Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Well, I was just playing with the pinephone torch, and I thought I'd give you guys an update on how we're doing with Arch. I guess my first dismay, of course, is that my telephone contact list is empty, and so are my email contact lists. I know how to get the email, and I know how to import that one, but it does not populate the telephone one. It seems like they're different. They're different lists, and I had a few people comment on a path to find them, but I think that's email contacts you're sending me towards, and I don't want email. I want phone contacts, not inside an email client, but a standalone contact list on the phone. I'll show it to you. It's that middle one. I think it's in. That's the chats. Pardon me. It's the blue one. And you can see it's empty. And it'd be nice to be able to export them out of Mobian and import them here, but I can't. I can't find anyone who's got a method to do it so far. I haven't really exhausted it because I was doing other things this weekend. So maybe in the future. So anyway, so did some testing, made some phone calls, received some phone calls, sent a text message, received a text message. All rudimentary, but so far that functionality seems to work. So there was a issue with Firefox where I couldn't change the default search engine and stuff like that. The solution to that is to go to some setting that is kind of like a magnification setting. It was set at 200. I moved it down to 150, and Firefox fits the screen much better, and the menus I'm looking for are now available, and I solved that problem. Something else interesting too with the telephone receiving phone call testing. Rather than just ringing like an alarm and no intermittency, the telephone actually rings like a telephone and a fairly nice ringtone. Very good to see. So the exciting news, of course, is for 2 days in a row, the battery lasted more than 24 hours without discharging fully, which is a first since I've owned the phone. So I think that might even qualify it for being removed from the things I can't say yes to list, which I've published in other videos. So the saddening thing, of course, is Bluetooth still doesn't work. And that's a showstopper. The phone is no good without a Bluetooth headset for hands-free talking on the cell phone. And speaking of hands-free talking, you can use the speaker, but in the past, the callers complain they can hear themselves echoing, and I did some in-house testing in this with my spouse, and it seems improved, but I think the timing's off a bit. But I'm going to test it further out in the field, and I'm going to call the person who I tested it with last time and get their feedback on whether it's solved better or just the same, and we'll get back to that. I think that's going to cover it. I'll just check my notes for a minute. Yeah, that seems to be it. I was concerned about updating the phone without doing a backup of the image so I can recover from any bad things, like what happened to me with Manjaro, where it stopped booting after I installed updates on it. It'd be just nice to flash the previous image and just go back to it and then need the updates again. A couple guys give me a couple good suggestions. I'm going to work on that this week. Again, try to take the weekend off, so I didn't do any of that. So, yeah, but it's been a busy weekend. I mean, Linus has been at it again, and lots of comments, including one that I think is from Pine64. Just the way it's worded sounds like they got lawyer advice to write it up. And of course, they're drinking the Kool-Aid, They ignore the one fact that everyone else ignores, and they make some contradictions that I'm going to go over within my next video. And so until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Oh, don't forget, you know what Sparky says. No buy the pinephone. No buy the pinephone Pro until it's out of beta. And I mean beta as in the Webster Dictionary version of beta, not Pine 64's version, which is excuse for being a crappy phone beta. Anyway, I don't want to rant. Next video I'll rant. Okay, thanks everyone.